Hello, everybody. I know we're a few minutes late. I know. Don't smoke me. Hello. So excited to be playing here. We have listen, is this true? Size does not matter. It is what you do with it. All right, yeah. Because we had a few people, no names mentioned. No names, don't. That couldn't make it. That were good. Said that it's fine. Actually, it's always divine timing. So we have a beautiful party going on. Hello, good morning. Who do we have here? John Williams, yeah, from Toronto. Okay. Hey, John. All right, so we're gonna start out by actually leaving our cell phones on. And yay, says John, on steroids plus tax. I really love that. So welcome to the live stream. By the way, those of you who are just jumping on, the music is by Dr. Sandra Rose Michael, who created this beautiful 24-unit system we have here in what we call the womb room at Loving Light Regeneration, Palm Beach Gardens. Her son, Michael Scalar created this electronic music as soon as he got back from India. Like now, 2 months ago, they donated a 24-unit system to an ashram there. And that documentary, by the way, is being released really soon. And he created this music. He's a genius electronic. Good morning. Hello, Ronald Pearson Jr. Oh, my goodness. All these love warriors. So blessed. Okay. So this is music by Michael Scalar, who is also spearheading so much in the EE system. Bizola on so many levels. But I want to start out by what we're going to do. Those of you who have a mirror nearby, because I don't want you to stop watching me. So people who have another, hello, good morning, love warrior, Jeff Utter. Hello, whoa to you, baby. So what I want you to do is get out your cell phones or your mirrors, and we're going to do the mirror exercise. And I think I first heard about with Louise Hay a long ass time ago. And that is a scientific term. Flip over your cell phone so that you can see your beautiful eyes. Look into your eyes. Do it! Even if you only have a spoon and you're at a restaurant. Doesn't matter. Look at your eyes. Do you folks have a cell phone with you?
I left mine in the car. I didn't know that this part of it.
Go stand in the corner. That's fine. And if you can't do it, you know, my dad, my blessed father, who was an eye surgeon, used to say, the old adage, he certainly didn't invent the wheel, the eyes are the doorway to the soul, or the windows to the soul, whatever you want to say, or if you're in Paris, the French dolls to the soul, I don't know, whatever they are. You're way in, baby. So this whole hack is really good, because getting in touch with who we really are, who most of us have forgotten who the frick we are. Am I right? Let me know on the love stream. Do you know where you're going to? Do you know who you are? Took me a long time to remember that we are all love. We are all love. That's who we are. We are all part of the love energy, whether you want to call it God, Goddessa, you know, the giant oatmeal bowl in the sky, the matzo ball juggler, you know, we are all part of the divine energy. And when you remember it, don't you think that's truly sexy? What is sexy? I'm just curious. Let's anybody, by the way, who doesn't want to be on camera for whatever reason is totally fine. Nobody is ever sequestered here and in prison. If you really, okay, hello. I had to take my shoe off to look at my soul.
Who said that?
John Williams. John is so funny. He is a genius Susian psychologist. He's so funny. That was a good one. That was very silly and really connected to the 3-year-old in me. Alignment is sexy, says Jeff Otter. Oh yeah, baby. So good to have you on here. Ronald Pearson Jr., Chrissy and Ron. Yay, feeling sexy. Chrissy, who's our genius yoga teacher here now. Yoga, yin yoga, and meditation. And okay, so so the whole idea with this exercise is if you look into your eyes, the eyes being the doorway into the soul, and look into your eyes, look into your phones, those of you who can, and say the following. And if you don't have something to look in, Imagine that you're looking into your beautiful eyes, into your soul, and repeat. The best part of me is God's source. The best part of me is love. Now, aren't your nipples getting hard? Now, the best part of me is love intelligence.
The best part of me is love intelligence.
It's juicy. It's who we really are. And that way you know your true power. You know who you are. I feel like I'm preaching from a mountaintop.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the matzo ball juggler in the sky. It doesn't matter what you call it. We're all one love, baby. And feeling that and knowing it gives you so much energy, because in the middle of the day, in our busy lives, when we forget who we are and we get annoyed at ourselves or other people, if you could just take one moment to really breathe. And in honor of Dr. Sandra Rose Michael, who is a verifiable kahuna, she's literally a kahuna for many decades, let's all take a big, big belly breath. Take a big breath, everybody, into your belly, and let it go. And let's breathe and say, aloha. Peace to my blessed body being, my etheric body, my physical, psychological, even my psychotropic body, if you happen to be somebody who's on that. We don't judge here. We just love. We just love everyone. So just take a big breath and remember that you can always, if you don't have a mirror or a phone, just remember looking into your eyes and know who you are. And if everything is practice, listen, those of you who've read my book, bought the t-shirt, whatever, for decades I did work about being stuck in inherited so-called post-traumatic stress disorder. You can call it whatever you want, out of alignment, because I thought I was my emotions, because I practiced not breathing. I practiced anxiety. I practiced feeling guilty, shame, blame, all those dark things. And it's perfect. I'm so glad I went through it. But that's what led me to this place, because I was hungry for joy. That's who we really are. Like, I know kids come in and then the doctor hits them or whatever. If you get born the old-fashioned way, and kids are freaked out by the bright lights, and even if they splash into a bathtub, there's an adjustment. But infants who come in from the divine, from love, from the womb room. And this, by the way, our nickname is the womb room. I was going to open a chain of women's comedy clubs and call it the womb room. I was. But this is better. Oh, somebody has a question.
No, I don't.
Oh, no,
I'm
okay.
there with you.
Do you need to be relieved? What do they say? May I use the bathroom, Mrs. Franny? No, okay. All right. I thought somebody had a question. I thought I was important. Damn. So anyway, here we are. So that's it. And it's really... might sound ridiculously simplistic, and it is, but isn't it the simplest things that work? And it may not work for you. And you might think that woman is completely a lunatic. And I'm happy. Listen, there's a little lunatic inside of all of us. Am I right?
Yes, you are.
Whether you want to admit it or not. And you know what? It works for me, but I'm telling you, practicing this is such a simple hack. So it doesn't matter what other people think of you, as long as you're being kind and you're connected to love and goodness. As cray-cray as they might think you are, if you remember who you are, that you are love intelligence, you're good. You're good. And I have to remind myself many times a day, because don't tell anybody, but I'm human. So, it's the way we roll. So on that cheery note, let's dance. So we're going to boogie a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of a Congo line here. All right. And listen, if I don't, Audrey Snow, goddess of queen, welcome, welcome, welcome. If I don't have a chance to confer with you now, I will definitely catch up with you on the love stream when we're done. So I'm going to crank the music. We're going to do a little Congo line. And first I'm going to have a hit of vodka. I'll be right back.
Vodka. Distilled water.
So I realized it wasn't loud enough last time. We're going to do a disco level. The good thing about Sundays, our neighbors are gone. There she goes. Sandra's rocking it. I'm coughing on my water. Okay, girl, we're gonna look at her go. This is beautiful, Sandra Mendelson. Then we have gorgeous. Hi, everybody. Sandy Turgeon, Roy Turgeon, which is your preference.
Doesn't matter.
She's just so relaxed. It doesn't matter. I'm famous. Deal with it. Patty and Gary.
Yeah.
I don't know your last name.
Patty and Jeff.
Oh,
Patty
would
and
you
Jeff.
mind changing your name just really quickly?
Gary.
All right. Okay, Patty and Jeff. All right, everybody. Can you hear this? Is this loud enough? Is this loud enough? Somebody let me know. Hello. Are we loud enough? We're gonna crank a little bit more. What do you think of this music? Do you like
It's a little bit Moroccan.
It's kind of
Got a
Moroccan.
little bit of thing going on, yeah. There we go.
All right, conga line. So just stay in the center of the room so we don't hit anything, and let's do conga line. Go ahead. Go, follow Sandy. All right. All right. Patty, I love it. All right. We're just following what you're
Supposed to
taking.
do what I did.
Okay, I like it. Man, they're out of control. I love this music. I don't know about you.
I love it. It's so different than what I'm used to.
Right. Okay, now we're gonna transition into. Are you folks familiar with Monty Python, the British comedian? Do you remember the Ministry of Silly Walks? So we're gonna do a combo line of silly walks. Find your own silly walk at home. I'm gonna start with a classic because my husband happens to be a Mediterranean chefy, and so I make my silly walk a combination. I don't like to kind of navigate too far away from reality. So go ahead. I'm gonna go down this way. Are you ready? Here we go. I like it.
They look like chickens.
Chicken. We're all flatulent chickens here, thanks to Chef Danny's yummy hummus. All right, now sound effects really help with the silliness, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I like them.
If you don't look stupid, you can't say it.
Welcome to Freddy's Insane Asylum.
Oh my God.
All right, we're gonna have one person lead. Let's go. Down this way. And we're inspiring people at home.
They're funny.
What we're doing now is we're gonna be talking in a variety. No, okay. Go right ahead. Okay, go right ahead. We have Patty doing her. This is it. So any sound. Any sound. Oh, there we go. See? Don't think about it too much. Right? Genius. Patty, genius.
Into a cow when you're laughing.
This is just purely for my entertainment. And these people are actually listening to me. Aren't they beautiful that they're having fun? Be silly. Don't take life so seriously, my beloveds. Oh, I like it. It's going to be a party for me. I'm going to go get it.
Okay.
I love it. Okay. And then Sandy always has that sexy move. I watch you after you broke my leg.
They go from chicken to sexy.
It's like a sexy chicken, isn't it? It's sexy. I can do a cat. Okay, she's doing a cat. Now she's showing off. Forget a cat. Hello, so many people have come on. Rosemary McIntyre is laughing. Remember Rosemary was here last week?
Yes.
With her son, Sam.
Yes.
And I thought she'd bounced down. Hi, Rosemary, beloved. Okay, she's having fun. Okay, so that's enough. Enough dancing. Now we suffer. No. No.
So good at that.
It was good.
Right? We know suffering.
I want to see the cat. I want to see the cat. Oh, can I see the cat? Cat. Cat. Let's go. Let's bring it on. Here, we've got a sexy cat. All right. Gary's like, what the hell? All right. Oh, that's cat. Meow. Meow. You have it like that. I like it. That's a cute kitty. Look at Gary's like, that's my pussycat. Oh, the sun. Oh, I had a dream about it the other night. All right. Okay, so I think now you can all kindly sit down and do a brief writing exercise. All right. Back to our seat. Time for a shot. Liquid. All right. Things got a little wild here. Make sure you hydrate. Everybody make sure you hydrate. Here in the EE system, which is scalar, photonic, Fibonacci. Which always makes me hungry for pasta. Fibonacci. I would like some Fibonacci with meatballs. Can we have meatballs, Dr. Sandra, next time? When you use Fibonacci, I'm going to have to talk about Fibonacci. You know what I mean? It sounds sort of Italianish. All right. I see there's so many people on. And it's extremely important in this beautiful, hyper-healthy energy. It's like we're taking a photonic bath. That's what Leslie says. That's what Dr. Sandra says. I love that. So true. It's like a photonic bath. We are the stuff of stars. And so we're here just being, everything is getting, by the way, these machines don't heal anyone. You heal yourself. This is just a hyper-healthy environment. Period. End of story. That's it. Okay, nice knowing you. All right, listen, there goes my earring again. Okay.
Technical.
It's like I'm getting so excited that my clothes are falling off. Usually that's just for the late show, but people, you are hot. So, okay. I'm gonna go backwards here and get some writing paper. All right, so we have writing paper. You might want to pull this in half because it might give it a little bit of
Easier to write on.
There you go. Thank you for finishing mine.
Story.
Instruction. Which I need very much, sir. Madame. Merci.
You're so kind to hold it down.
No, I know. I'm a secretary. All right. Voila, madame. Okay, pens. Okay, so what we're doing now is just a little writing exercise. I'm gonna come a little closer if you don't mind. So all we're doing here, this is all about this love stream. I tried to be normal, but it was taken because, there's a little crazy person inside all of us. Am I right? Type it out. Let me know. I know some crazy people that are on the stream. So, what are you chronically feeling that you maybe want to feel more of? What are you chronically feeling? Even if it's like wallpaper, even if you have anxiety, behind you, because that's the real us is love, right? We already went there with that. The real us, the connection that we really have. So what is chronically, even if it's in the background because you're concerned, what do you want to feel more of? For me, and I'm only moi, most of the time when my other personalities are emerging, I love to feel playful. You might find that hard to believe. I like a lot to feel, relaxed so that I'm not trying too hard. That things just bubble up. That's why I don't edit myself. I used to edit the shit out of I would edit the shit out of my, so shit would be all over. I don't do that because I've learned that if I come with kindness, I do not actually give a slippin' poppin' if people don't like me, they don't like me. You know what I mean? And so if I ever feel that somebody doesn't like me and it hurts my feelings, if I ever still get like my feeling, and listen, if I'm not being if I'm being a good person and somebody just doesn't like something I said, an idea, you know, what I look like, what I'm doing, it doesn't matter. And for some reason, it hurts my feelings. It's on me. Now, I didn't always, hello, everyone. Hello, Rochelle Cabran. Love. Chrissy says joy. Chrissy wants to feel more joy. So I believe that's who we are, too. It's taking me a long ass time. So what I would suggest, and I do this every morning, I generally write down 1, maybe 2 words of what I want more of. So if you write down joy 10 times, 1 time, there's no one way to do anything. There's no, well, except for maybe brain surgery, but that's not my forte. You know, you might think so, but okay, so write it, connect to paper. There is a vein that connects to your heart that goes right to the ring finger. And so this is actually what it does. Writing, old school, not, you know, old school writing actually makes it feel more real. If you can just humor me for a moment, just humor me for a moment. If you have a pen and a paper nearby, and if not, you know, just try it on your own when you can. You can try this at home. Write down 1 word that you want to feel more of. That perhaps, what is it, freedom? Do you want to feel free?
That's me. That's what I wrote.
Okay. All right. You don't even have to share this. It's private. Do you want to feel happy? Do you want to feel joy, like Chrissy says? Do you want to feel prosperous? You know, whatever it is. And don't get too specific, because then you might start thinking, joy? Well, my mother-in-law, and, you know, how can I do it with my bird that has rabies? And then, you know, that's right, the monkey mind, yeah? So just go general. And what I do, and I'm not you, believe it or not, but I play with the phonetics. So if the word joy is there, what I like is I go joy, and then I go oi, joy, yeah. I don't know, there's something about the energy of writing and words that jazzes me, and then I get more connected to the energy of joy. So, you know, we are creating our reality, yeah? We are in these bodies. We have a lot more power over what we want to do. And you listen, if somebody close to you, like, you know, me, won't shut up, and you're like, who is this weird broad? Blah, 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 Franny. That. You know, we all have ways, even if it's a boss or you're in a marriage or, you know, you're in traffic, something's driving you nuts. We can navigate things. We're a lot more powerful. One thing that I do, if somebody, no names mentioned, Uncle Fred, no, okay, so you're always like, la, 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 Freddie, you should, you blah, blah, and I'm like, bananas, I'm just thinking words. I make, you know, chicken soup, oh, absolutely, couldn't agree. Sometimes a little white light, thank you for all the beautiful, what's coming up there? Maxine Sue, hello, peaceful, she wants peaceful. Well, you picked the wrong program, I'm just kidding. Whatever it is. Whatever the deal is, there are ways of handling situations so we don't make other people wrong, we don't make ourselves wrong, and we can stay in peace, in fun, in joy, in freedom. Whatever it is, you can find creative, playful ways to get along with people so that we stop making I'm not in any way, don't smoke me, LOL, says Maxine. No, bananas, says Ronald Pearson. In no way. Listen, I'm not in any way condoning abuse of any kind. Please don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I'm talking about, in general, somebody's opinion. That's all I'm saying. So, okay, fabulous. I like to feel like I don't have hemorrhoids anymore. That's so funny. His book, by the way, is coming here, and I'm going to read one poem at a time out loud. It's hysterical. He only happens to ride 60 miles a day, by the way, as a place. 77 years old, young. Yes, you are. Amazing human being. So, okay, well, that's it. Goodbye. Bye. Okay, now, I think, honestly, you know, I know.
You didn't have your fit.
I didn't have my fit. Okay, I have my hissy fit. We're going to have, yeah. Okay, well, she knows what she's talking about. Did I put my ears?
I came here for the closing of the show. I want your fit.
I know. They're demanding that I have a hissy fit. You know, they want their money's worth, and so it shall be. All right, coming up. I'm gonna put this here, and then we're gonna do, if anybody, I have to tell you, we're here at Loving Light Regeneration 24-unit energy enhancement system created by the fabulous galactic movie star, Dr. Sandra Rose Michael. Yes, who I was privileged to interview for over 3 hours. Check out the website, lovinglightregeneration.com. And we have so much fun here because what this allows us to do is remember who we really are. In so many ways, the etheric bodies and energies that are here are what Dr. Sandra Rose Michael has harnessed. It is such a gift to be here. I co-own this with my blessed, lovely, loving husband, best friend, Danny, Mikhaili, Sheffy, and Gabby, who was our primary doctor for 18 years. And here we are, didn't even know about this place. What a blessing. But I have to tell you, every now and then, it sucks ass! I don't know why, but it does. Give me a reason.
Because you're part of the human condition.
I'm part of the human condition, and it sucks frickin' schmickin' mother, father, fucking ass! Wait a second. Are you saying took us? Took us, Hirota! Let's please have a hissy fit show! They want a hissy fit! They want my hissy fit! I hate! It sucks! Ass! Don't make me feel like I'm sucking ass! No! I hate it when it sucks ass! No, mommy! Don't make me feel like I'm sucking ass, daddy! Yuck! I want my dolly. And then so what I do is I just lost some weight.
I feel a whole new impression of you now.
She has more respect. Then you know how we pacify children with whatever the common, we pacify. So I always self-pacify with, kind of a pretty good, and I'm not being sponsored by you yet, honey mama, but I'll consider it. Thank you. Sandy was so sweet to let them know where I was doing good. And then when you're, are you scared that you can't? Another whimper. It's actually all it took. And that's when Danny won't have sex with me. I go through these shenanigans and it works.
And you buy them up.
And I buy them off.
Your mug.
I buy them off.
You gotta tell people that. I buy a mug every time you put the shoe on.
And I forgot I did tell you. Okay. I'm being reminded of the truth, which Sandra, gorgeous Mendelson over here, just reminded me. I didn't know what she was talking about because I was so into the deep sort of Academy Award winning hissy fit that I was doing. It was like method. And so basically, when my husband gets on my nerves, I just go out and buy a mug. And it's true. And I have quite a collection. But you know what? The good thing is, haven't bought one in weeks. Why? Because there's something, this is honestly the truth. There's something about being in this environment that is so allowing of the love that we are, all of us. And it inspires harmony. I think you said that. Yeah, it'll work. And it really is an amazing thing. And as Dr. Sandra Rose Michael says, behind every physical condition is a stuck emotion. Do you know what I'm saying? Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. I don't know if you're on the stream or not, but you're welcome to jump on. We love you, and love to your mother. So, I have no idea. Who am I?
You are an ageless wonder.
Brandy, repeat again what you said about Sandra said that for every...
Okay, so this beauty over here, Sandy, Roy, Turgeon, asked again for me to repeat what Dr. Sandra Rose Michael says, which is, and many of us know this instinctively, if not, for reals, which is behind every physical condition is a stuck emotion. So being immersed in this beautiful energy, my husband and I, we call it home too. We're here half the week. A lot has come up and if you allow it to clear, and again, quoting You'll never guess who, Dr. Sandra Rose Michael. Oh. She says, and she has she has a sign in her bathroom that says, shift happens, let that shift go. Because if we don't allow our old kind of stuck, yucky ways of feeling just because we're connected to perhaps negative ego, listen, it feels familiar. Some of the dark emotions and the dark behaviors that we have played in, and let's give ourselves a break. We played these different roles. Why do we have to? Oh my goodness, who keeps?
We're also always picking stuff up from each other.
Exactly, especially if we're sensitive and gifted, like this beauty over here, who happens to be a animal intuitive and written several books. And we are all picking up that's why I also think, as much as we can, insulate ourselves with the truth of who we are, which is love. Not that we don't pick up, but if we remember at our core, our rudder is in there. We have a conduit right through to the middle of the earth. And you know who you are, and we have to practice and remember, the love that you got a grin glued on my face of love. Oh, Jeff. Love words. So good. I haven't heard or felt you in quite a while, all the way from California. So, well, that's pretty much it. Okay. Did I answer what you asked? All right. Could you kindly tell me what time it is, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, where did you tell me?
12:49.
I'm so excited, I'm spitting. So now, this is these beautiful people, it is their first time, well, your second time, Patty, in the room. So please don't feel obligated. However, I'm just gonna ask, if anybody wants to come and work as my assistant so I don't have to run over there now and get my water bottle, just let me know. Let me know anytime. No. I keep forgetting where I put it. Wouldn't it be great to have like an assistant that would brush your teeth? Well, no, not brush your teeth, but anyway.
Do everything you don't want to do.
Stop the water. Wake up your nose. At this time in this self-involved sharing, we often have a testimonial. If anyone wants a testimonial, to share a testimonial. But no pressure. So what I often do is bring this over. Does anybody feel like so testimonial, we have tons of reviews. One of the best parts about having this place is the feedback. We've had really, whatever you want to call it, incredible moments where clients who've come who've, dramatic things, have been in wheelchairs, and you may be watchingly, bone on bone, synovial fluid, hadn't walked in 14 years, all of a sudden got up and started walking, and her doctor couldn't believe it. And then we have all the different levels, and for us owners here, it is the best part of it is to hear these. And then we have Rochelle Cabran, who shared a beautiful testimonial as well, and you can read that at the bottom of our website. And here she is, and I'll let her, that's out. You can read that if you want, or not. But what I'm saying is, we're now going into very smoothly, segueing into I think people are just mesmerized by these people here, by Dr. Sandra Rose Michael's beautiful music created by, probably in the womb as well, but her son, Michael SCALAR. Is that are you mesmerized?
Yes.
You're mesmerized. Does anybody want to share a testimonial?
I can.
Okay, great. So this gorgeous woman who doesn't feel any pressure whatsoever to share a testimonial is coming up. Okay. And thank you, honey. So this gorgeous lady, Sandra Mendelson, has written many books as well. She is, I don't know if you want to talk about this, but you might want to just mention the title of your books. She is, what would you classify yourself as?
A channel of animal consciousness and an animal communicator. So it's basically the animal kingdom sharing messages for everyone, because they're not trapped in the human condition. So they have a perspective.
Is there a place where they can find your book?
Oh, sure. SandraMendelson.com or S. Mendelson. It's called We Walk Beside You. And the secrets of the animals are for kids.
Beautiful.
But the reason that actually what the animals told me is the shortest route to our evolution is joy, because when we're in joy, we're not in ego. I mean, and people don't realize those two things, that's an automatic. But the testimonial, because I just started coming here a few times, is you are much more sensitive than you think you are. You don't need to be an empath or have some kind of label. You have emotions. Stop looking at, oh my God, I have so much trauma. Because when you come and sit in this room, you find these things melting away and your heart relaxes and you're back. And from that place, you heal. So I can only say I never want to be anywhere else. I mean, I come
And
here
that's where we're just leading into the fact that Sandra's now moving in with her horse.
I'm going to have a horse. My etheric horse and I are going to move in.
I love an etheric horse.
If you haven't been here, come and you will feel it in your body. The pain's moving out, but it all, the heart has to heal. The emotions have to let go in order for the body to heal, and that's like number one.
This is so exciting for us, like
awesome.
that we hear this from Sandra, and she shared it with us before. I mean, this is the best part of this job. Yeah. They're pretty 24 units, yada, blah, blah, blah. This is it. We're human, and we're all one big love. Thank you so much, darling.
Thank you.
I'm very sweaty. But
Thank you.
That was a one boob sweaty hug. Madam, would you like to grace us with your... Oh, here comes Sandy Turgeonroy, the fabulous Natalie Palibuda. I wish I was there today.
Natalie.
Oh, Natalie, I hope you can feel remotely some of the love. We love you, this beautiful, beautiful woman. Schleps all the way from Port St. Lucie.
Yes,
She's one of our regulars here on the Love Stream.
I am.
And today she's going to share, one of her favorite Roombas. Take it away, baby.
Well, I don't have
She's perfect, is what she's trying to say. She's very humble.
I love coming here. I enjoy myself. I feel great. I look forward to it every time. I'm excited. And when we don't do it like last week, I miss it. Although it was Mother's Day, so we had to celebrate Mother's Day.
Yes, we did.
So, had a great time with my family, in the pool, drinking some Corona beer with lime.
We get it.
But anyway, I love it here, and I love Danny and Franny. And Danny, is he watching?
Danny, are you watching, honey?
He didn't say hi.
He didn't. He might be busy doing his shopping. He may be too famous for us in this moment.
He's selling his hummus.
He may be just too darn. Look at all the hearts. I bet that's Danny. Is that Danny? Whoever's doing that?
Bursting.
Whoever is sending those hearts, Sandy's available. Her number is okay. So
555.
do you and
5555.
and as far as you'll also get 3 pizzas delivered to your door. But do you now? Is there anything specific to the center? So Sandy is just like you can see a walking love goddess. But is there anything specific to this that you have felt? Or no, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
I feel energy, a lot of energy.
Yeah, that's enough.
You are extra. There's lots of energy, there's power, there's vibration. Of course, it sounds like a commercial, but that's what it is.
Yeah, that is well, we're all energy. That's all we are, right? Vibration. And the hyper healthy heightened vibration here is, is a thing of the gods and goddesses. It absolutely is. I mean, there's no other way to explain it.
Until I felt it for the first time, when in Florida, the first center in Florida opened in September.
In Boca?
Yes.
In Boca. Yeah, in Boca.
And so I went there, and
Krista Kuntz Martinelli. Go ahead.
sorry. Okay. So the first time I went, I was like, wow. I was there for 3 hours with my mom and dad, and it was an experience I've never felt before. I didn't really. I had watched Jason talk about it. I had.
That's Jason Shurka.
Jason Shurka, I love you. And so met him in person.
555.
Person. So Sandra, I love you too. So anyway, I've been coming on a regular basis since, and then I met Franny and Danny in Palm Beach Gardens, and it made it so much better because it was there was more of a connection with Franny and Danny right away, even on the phone, like when you and I talked on the phone the first time.
We fell in love with her. Yes. What can we say?
And anyway, the rest is history and the future, because I'm going to keep coming until forever.
Yeah. Yay! I love you.
Oh, this is so cute. I love you, Danny.
This is like my birthday and Hanukkah and Christmas and Easter and probably my funeral all together.
St. Patty's
my
Day.
funeral's going to be exciting. It's not going to happen for 100 St. Patty's Day, maybe 1,000 years. Well, I believe that we've been, people ask me how old I am, and I say, which incarnation? Do you know what I mean? Because we're eternal, baby. You don't have to, I'll believe it for you. I'll hold the vibration. And would you too? You don't have to know. Okay, these folks are new. So we're still baking them.
You know what? Franny,
we're baking them.
They need the next few days. That's what I want to add. Yeah. You feel stuff over the next few days. You're like, oh my goodness.
I don't know if you can hear Sandra Mendelson, but what she said was absolutely true.
Yeah, it's not just while you're in the room. It's for the next few days. On and on, you really feel changes happening inside of you.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. Your happy comes back. Not that it was ever lost, it just got covered over by junk, society, whatever. So, yeah, don't just think that you're going to feel good in the room and then go home and go back to the way things work.
And there are lots of modalities of healing. We're not saying this is the be-all and end-all. For me, my experience is, my video is on my website, Loving Light Regeneration. 10 months ago, I had no idea about this, and just real super short, I had crazy pain I couldn't eliminate without literally screaming and conversing with my oldest friend who had transitioned, who was hysterically funny, and his energy would distract me in the middle of the night. And so after day 3 of being, really worried and in pain and thinking I have to go to the emergency, Jason Shurka's interview of Dr. Sandra Rose Michael, I must have subscribed to him or something, and we watched it, and after watching it, my husband Danny and I said, we gotta go. And the only places at that time, this is about 10 months ago, in the States that had 24, and we have 24, by the way, because it mimics the strands of DNA. The only centers, now there are 264 centers in the world, and I'm not exaggerating. But at that time, there were only 2 that had 24 units, one in Long Beach and one in Verona. We flew to Verona, New Jersey, sat in non-invasive room with 24 in chairs. After 2 hours, I was 100%, and Danny and I looked at each other and went, what the is this? And we felt the energy as soon as we walked in. My husband had severe tinnitus. And we stayed in Montclair, New Jersey for 5 days. And on the last day in the hotel room, he came out and, he's Mediterranean. It's like a little bit tight-lipped. So I said, so honey, what gives? Any progress? And he said, well, I didn't want to jinx it, but my tinnitus was gone after the 2nd day. Now, his tinnitus came back because we're, as Dr. Sandra Rose Michael says, kind of living in a toxic soup, if you will. However, as soon as our system was installed, and now it's been, we've been open since January only, but it's been installed maybe 8 months, even when our contractor was still here. We slept here, and his is gone to the point where he had a water machine on every night, so that he could distract himself and not hear the tinnitus sounds in his head. Now, I'm the one who's addicted to the water sound, which I'm not addicted, but I just love it, and he doesn't need it. So we decided to open this place because we realized, we both had very different careers. I just had my memoir traditionally published. I was doing a book tour, yada, yada, yada. Danny's a chefy. But here we are, and I'm still annoying people, so nothing's lost. And I love you all so much. Oh, my brother! My big brother, Peter! Oh, my goodness. And Chris, okay, my brother is in Picton, Ontario. Love to you, Peter. And Chris Fraley, who I got to meet when we were in Verona. Chris Fraley, who's been a viewer on my love streams for years, who's a genius comedian, came to Montclair, and we had Thai food. Love warriors! Myers, I love you so much. My big brother, my door. Oh my goodness, he's never been on my love stream. My brother. All right, so listen, what time are we at, please, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. A hair pasta
102. 102.
102. 102. Wow. So it's time for me to shut the frickety shit up. And what happens here at Loving Light Regeneration is now we're going to put spa music on. People are going to sleep and relax. If you could just turn your cell phones off or at least make sure no notifications. You can sit wherever you want. I'm going to get you blankies. And please make yourself at home. I love you all so much. It's been a blast. We went longer than we thought because we started a little later. Linda Myers, I'm trying to put hearts on you. John, I think Linda Myers has a crush on you. Love you all so much. Please just, blessings and peace and love, peace on earth, and to our beautiful galactic brothers and sisters and all the beings and the creepy crawlies and all of the animals and the tree. Okay, I'm going to shut up. Good night. Goodbye. I love you. Happy Sunday, everyone here says. You're gonna open your CRISPR and Krista Kuntz Marnelli, I love you. Thank you for the X's and O's. I'm gonna be in your living room now when you turn this off. No, I won't. Yes, I will. See you next Sunday, 12 noon. Love you all. So much love.